Hi again, folks. Welcome back to another reaction. I must commend you, Ginger fans, on your lateral thinking. Well done. So, new band on the channel today, which is 12 Foot Ninja. The song is Over and Out, featuring Tatiana from Ginger. So, well done. The upvotes are there, so I gotta honor it. So, I'm familiar with 12 Foot Ninja. I heard of the band quite a few years ago, actually. But I must confess, the reason why I'd heard of them was years ago whenever I was searching for another guitar, like I need another one. I was looking into the Line 6 Variax, I think it was, or no, Shuriken. Is it Shuriken, the signature guitar of the guy from 12 Foot Ninja? Now, for anybody who's new to the channel, if I can just quickly state that with my reaction stroke analysis, I intentionally don't go and do extra research. I know that seems to be what most people do, but I'm kind of sticking with the idea here that I try to go in as cold as possible so I can get as much of an overwhelming, unbiased opinion about what I'm going to hear. So feel free to comment below, fill me in, names, facts, different things like that that will help me sort of flesh the whole thing out. But it's going to be as pure of a reaction as I can give, you know, based on whatever I've already established for myself with this band. All I'm really familiar with was I'd watched a couple of playthroughs, like clinics, from the guitarist where he was demonstrating his guitar. So presumably, you know, he was playing his own band's music, but it was a bit of a different format from watching or listening to the band because it was demoing the guitar. So just wanted to state that it's not a completely brand new band in that sense. I just have a very limited knowledge of them. So without further ado, let's get this party started. After 3, 2, 1, go.
Spike!
What do my dreams mean?
Did you bring it? Administer the dream gravity onto your finger and insert it in here. Stick it in here. Stick the finger in here. I can taste your dreams.
Rise below. Your voice, it shouts inside my head. You draw me close to the edge. I can't fight, I can't hide everywhere that I go.
Oh yeah.
You're the devil in my blood. Over and out. You call me, you call me.
Oh. Where do we start? Love a band that can inject humor. especially whenever, you know, you've got like dark themes and metal music and all the rest of it. Like, you know, touch of humor in there is always welcome, as far as I'm concerned, especially when it's kind of a bit perverse, you know. Those close-up shots of the mouth in the letterbox, you know, the mouth looked a little bit like something else. I guess that was intentional. Bit of a who's that director? Is it David Cronenberg? Who was the director that did all this sort of body gore? I think it was David Cronenberg, where kind of overly sexualized body imagery and all the rest of it. Anyway, let's keep moving forward. This is about music. Just love the groove. Lots of open space in this. Nice production. Very prominent bass guitar in the mix. Lovely tone off that bass. That sort of jumps out at me as being a little bit unusual, I guess. When you kind of get layered guitars and then you get the bass, it's basically underpinning that. But there's a bit of a real push from the bass in this mix that I'm really liking. Lots of space for the melodies up there. No, enjoying what I'm hearing so far. Let's run it back a few seconds and go on. Yeah, in terms of the video, it might be a bit difficult to comment on this video. You probably would need to watch this a couple of times to figure out what's going on. A lot of class imagery, but we're all over the place. 2.5 minutes in, and we're all over the place. The guy's sitting with a fish, and he's been sticking his finger in the guy's mouth. And now he's rowing a boat, and he was sinking in the seat, and yeah. Right. Love the major minor thing on that, because I was expecting it just to go to the minor, and so whenever it took on the major interval, that was unexpected. Then you're primed to expect the major interval for the second time, and then it went to the minor. So just a nice way to give you what you expected, but in an unexpected way. Love that. Attention to detail. Really clever use of the piano in there. You know, trying to fit a sort of classical piano kind of thing in with those arpeggios in this kind of music. From a songwriting point of view, it's actually not that easy to incorporate something like that without it sounding a bit ham-fisted. This seems to go beautifully. I guess the harmony does lend itself to a classical thing because we're in the minor and we're getting a lot of that harmonic minor scale with the, you know, the raised seventh note and a lot of sort of tonic dominant, you know, 1/5. You know, the neoclassical stuff, you know, has a lot of that, you know. Check out Yngwie Malmsteen for all those kind of harmonic minor scales. But it's familiar territory for me because, you know, classical piano. So I love that kind of harmony, loving this. Love the slow groove as well. The devil in my blood. Over and out. You call me, major, minor. I'm not afraid. Over and out. You call me, That's good. Over and out. Really should comment on the drumming at this point as well. So I know I haven't said anything about the drumming so far, but been listening to a lot of that along. I love the use of the toms, but still keeping the hi-hat and lots of sort of interesting stuff happening on the snare and so on, you know. So it's just, I guess there's lots of different ways that you could approach this in terms of what way that you want the drummer to play. But the drums are filling out that space without being like, right, I'll just fill it with lots of drumming. It's just all very tasteful in terms of the amount of notes, you know. You know, it's often the notes you don't play that matter, not the notes you do play. Very dynamic drumming on the toms as well, you hear. Very dynamic. Breathe in, breathe out, turn inside out. Lovely. You're the devil in my blood. Over and out. You call me, I'm not afraid. Over Beautiful stuff happening there with Tatiana in the background, eh? You know, sort of in the distance, this sort of counter melody.
Reverie, that's all that we are and will ever be. Bending it back to a memory, forever returning and never again.
That's lovely. Full on music theatre going on there with the brass section and everything. Oh no. Oh no. That letterbox is a bit low. What's he going to put down there? It's proper like a little movie, this. You know, it really is. Here, all the Foley stuff going on as well. You know, all the bird effects and all the sound effects. You know, a lot of time put into this.
Hang on.
Huh.
Oh my fuck.
This is throwback to that film with Tom Hanks. Is it Big? You know, remember he had the I can't remember the name of the thing, Zoltan or something like that. You know, and on the pier. Brilliant. Got the chip tune. No, it says no on this side. These guys.
What do my dreams mean?
У тебя они все дома. Ты с головой не дружишь. У тебя крыша поехала. Одна извилина и та прямая.
Guys are gonna have to fill me in on the meaning of this. It's a bit early for me. Need another cup of coffee. What? Did they compose all the music for this stuff as well? This is really good.
I think I'll get it now.
Well, I don't. I'm not that sharp. I feel very stupid right now.
Who is the fuck?
What? I'm gonna need help on this one. Yeah, I need more sleep. Need more sleep and more coffee. That was class. Well, stop. That was class, by the way. Loved that. Really, really, really cool stuff. Before I heard the accent and seen the Vegemite, it always makes me think of Billy Connolly. We talks about Vegemite. Is that an Australian thing, Vegemite, or New Zealand or something? So these guys Australian or from New Zealand? I don't really have Vegemite here. We do have Marmite, and it's horrible. I've tried a few times because, you know, they say every few years you should retry things you don't like because your taste buds change. Yet to like Marmite. This was cool. Lots of comedy, nice little mini movie kind of thing going on. Lots of surreal imagery. Definitely going to rewatch this one. But at the heart of it, a really cool, catchy song with those sort of darker, melancholic kind of vibes, even though it has a bit of a groove. So I really like this. Nice suggestion, guys. Thank you to all you guys that have been donating through the Buy Me a Coffee link and also been buying my music, you know, purchasing from Bandcamp. You know, that's amazing. Thank you very much. That is what supports this channel, because all of these reactions are all copyright, so I don't earn anything from this, you know, and yeah, you're getting adverts and all that, but that's all being collected by the managers and all the rest of that. So if you do enjoy what I'm doing and you want to help support me, Bandcamp's your best bet. Go to Bandcamp because you can buy that for the same price of the coffee, and you're getting all my music. So thank you very much to everybody that is helping support the channel that way. It means a lot.